They take on an Atalanta side. Vintage Napoli, this! Hirving Lozano. Mertens in support, but he doesn't need it. It's turning into the Hirving Lozano show. Politano! 3 goals in the opening half hour. Victor Osimhen has his first Napoli goal. Lammers does score for Atalanta. It finishes Napoli 4, Atalanta 1.
Finals, Atalanta against Lazio. Reina with the save, and then knocked home. Atalanta in front. And the header back across the goal. Ricci. Macermi, what a finish! Atalanta draw level. 10-man. Atalanta ahead. Atalanta 3-2 winner.
Knockout quarter-final encounter as Napoli hosts Spezia. And that's a back heel into the goal. Koulibaly, Hirving Lozano, 2-0 for Napoli. Politano, it's Napoli 3, Spezia 0. Elmas, Napoli with their 4th before half-time. Balls rolled across to get one back for Spezia. 2 goals in a couple of minutes for them. Well, Napoli and their fans can look ahead to semi-final Coppa Italia action. They'll take on Atalanta in February.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the rant by the far from Vesuvius. I am Rafa. I'm joined by Ralph, and making his debut is Kencho Freddy. Finally,
Kenny in the house.
Finally, Kenny's back.
Welcome, Kenny.
Yes, I'm back, and like I told Rafa and Ralph before, maybe not better than ever, but we're working on it. I'm here. Let's go.
You the man, the kinks out. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's
do this.
So today, special shout out to Quentin, by the way, for our intro. Beautiful work. He did a special one for the Juve match too, the Super Coppa. This one was fantastic as well. Thank you, Quentin, very much for everything that you do for us. Yes, it is February, as the announcer said. Napoli and Atalanta at the Maradona today. Final score of 0-0. Change of formation. And I tell you what, Ralph, why don't you throw the stats up there?
Let's do it, guys. Let's get these stats going today.
Let's check it out.
Just a second. Here we go. All right, so starting for the lineup, Gattuso kind of switching things up. He did this the second half of the last game with a 3-4-3. He tries it again today with Koulibaly, Manolas, and Maximovic lined up in the back. Ospina starts between the pipes today. We got Hisai, Deme, Bakayoko, and Di Lorenzo, 4 guys up in the middle. With up top, our strikers, our forwards rather, Insigne, Lozano, Politano. We saw some action from Petagna today coming in for Politano. Zielinski and Elmas also get a chance, and then Osimhen once again getting a little bit of burn, get those legs going. As far as our stats guys go, almost split down the middle, 49 to 51% for Atalanta. 8 chances for Napoli. Didn't really feel like it, but 14 for Atalanta. We're gonna get into that back end today, boys. 1 yellow card for Napoli today goes to Koulibaly. Has to be very careful for that next game not to acquire another, or else it's possible that he could miss the final. 1 for Atalanta as well. Probably needed some more after the hack job against Lozano today. 4 corner kicks again. Useless for Napoli. 10 for Atalanta. Pass percentage 78 to 84. Going on to the shots, guys, because this is the one we really got to look at. 10 total shots for Napoli today with 17 for Atalanta. We had 3 missed shots, but only 2 on target, boys. Unacceptable. 4 for Atalanta, but 9 missed shots for them. You see the block shots, 5 and 4 for Atalanta, respective. So that's it, boys. That's it for the stats, man. I don't know, man. It was just I wasn't feeling it today, boys. I wasn't feeling it a whole lot. I don't know. Kenny, you're new here. We're gonna. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rafa.
No. I was just gonna say. We looked a little defensive because we were defensive, and I was gonna do the same thing and shoot it over to Ken. But Kenny, what are your thoughts on the way we approached the match? What are your thoughts on the way we handled ourselves? And what are your thoughts? What are your general thoughts?
It was a middling performance, I guess is probably the best thing to say. In my opinion, we defended well and we attacked poorly. And I think that was the setup from the get. I think that's what Gattuso was trying to do, is trying to get us set up to suffer a little bit, as he likes to say. He says it all the time. I want this team to be able to suffer. I want this team to be able to, take a little bit of pressure. And I think we have, with Fabian out, for better or worse. He's a body that he plays a lot. So you only have 4 healthy midfielders, and really Lobotka, I think, is useless right now in the way that we play. So really you only have 3, so you have to decide, are you going to play all 3 at once and decide what you're going to do. I know Elmas is in the mix there a little bit, but he's been deployed all over the pitch. So I thought that we should have had a striker on earlier. I was saying it all day. We should have had a striker on earlier, maybe at halftime, maybe – I think waiting to the 65th minute or 68th minute, whatever it was for Petagna, was too long. But I think that this sort of sets us up to – we have an advantage with the away goals rule. So we don't let Atalanta score, and if Atalanta has to win to advance now. So if we draw with a score, obviously we win, and if we win, we win. So yeah, I mean, it was meh. Like, that's sort of the way I put it. It wasn't our best performance, but I mean, we attacked poorly. There's no doubt about it, but we defended well. So
it was sloppy. It was sloppy at times. You know, you could tell that
very choppy today.
Cagey.
Yeah.
Guys, can I throw a quick stat out there? I just want to throw this out there today. I was looking 60 long ball passes today, 28 which were accurate, which probably ineffective but accurate. 60 long balls today. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, too many.
It just didn't seem like
it's too many.
Too many that weren't even effective, because we've done some good ones in the past. I feel like when we give the ball to Lozano, he runs forward, they do something. But today, I don't know. I'm with Kenny on this one. A little bit choppy from my.
The problem with the flat 3-4-3 is that you don't.
Thank you, Couch. Welcome again.
Nobody to link the play together. And that's where you miss a guy like Zielinski. Just 2 defensive midfielders. I mean, Deme does okay, but yeah, not too much to link the play together.
I mean, do you feel, Kenny, let me ask you, I want to pick your brain. Rafa, do you mind, right? Can I just pick Kenny's brain a little bit?
Hey, go ahead.
I want to he's here finally. I've been
his
waiting for this
debut.
moment.
We got to get him feet wet.
You're just going to try to
it's a little bit hazy now. I mean, I know
I'll
you're
step
right.
in when I have to. Don't worry about it.
I know you're a veteran
I got my
FFV.
words. Don't worry about it. We got time.
Cool. So I'm going to go to both of you. I want to bring, first of all, everybody
you guys
in the chat.
talk. Maybe I'll go to the bathroom real quick.
Go to the bathroom. Take a 5-minute break. Take a union break. Rafa, take a union break. You'll be fine. All right. But first of all, hello to everybody. First of all, hello to everybody in the chat. Let's get going. All right, we got Marco in the house. Not Marco, Rocco. I'm sorry.
Rocco.
But yeah, first of all, hello to everybody in the chat. Let's get the chat going. I want to put your comments up here, so don't be shy. We got Kenny in the house. Feel free to pick his brain. But Ken, I wanted to ask, and now that you're here, like, do you? And we've spoken in the past a little bit about formations and things like that.
Yeah.
And I know we've gotten a couple back and forths as far as like rotations and this, and that. Gattuso today uses, again, this 3-4-3. I don't know if it switched to a 3-5-2 at some point. It looked a little bit messy. Can we say that maybe some of the, that the performance kind of suffered a little bit because of that? Is it how we approach the game today, or does it have to do with something with the players? Ralph, that question goes to you and to everybody in the chat. All right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rafa.
Well, listen, I feel like the goal of the match was to not concede.
Rafa Snow, actually.
It's Rafa Snow.
Rafa Snow, exactly. Yeah. Tell me about it. Upstate New York is definitely Rafa Snow. You guys down in the city complaining about your snow. We had 36 inches legit the week before Christmas, so I don't want to hear it. But anyway, back to what we're here for. Our goal today was to not concede, and we did that. We did that, so we were successful in that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Would it have been nice to win the match? Of course. Would it have been nice to, play a little better? Maybe. The 3-4-3 for me was a brand new system. Everyone's trying to, listen, what better time to experiment where in a cup semifinal when, yes, we want to make it to the final. I always preach, we got to go as far as possible, but we're not experimenting in the league. Now we're going to work on those kinks and see if it's, worth it to use those to use that formation. The switching, I feel like he was switching throughout the match. I feel like defensively he went into a different position, and then when he made the substitutions, we changed a little bit too. But bottom line is we didn't give up a goal against Atalanta, who scores how many goals a game on average? You know what I'm saying? It could have been a lot worse today. We did our job, and that was it. So that's going to be my answer to whatever you just asked, Ralph. We'll bring it to Ken. Ken can elaborate a little more if you want. But, I think job done. Job done. No matter the formation, whatever. Job done. Job done.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think the setup today was on purpose. I think he set up 3-4-3 to be more defensive. You get 3 center backs in the mix, right? It takes away a creative player just by the way of playing 3 center backs is. I would have maybe gone with Rui on the left just because he ventures a little bit further forward. But again, I think the setup was to go a little bit more consolidating and defensive. You had Hisai, you had your 3 center backs, and you had Di Lorenzo. So I think that's just the way that he wanted to set up today. I think we tried the long balls over the top too often, but Insigne tried his darndest to be sort of that person in the middle to sort of link play. Because Bakayoko, that's not his game, even though I thought Bakayoko had a great game today. But
he did have a good game.
He did, definitely.
Deme did his best. Deme is an average to a slightly above average player, in my opinion. But he did his job. We just didn't have someone to link it up. And then I think we did once we made a bunch of the changes and we had Petagna and Osimhen on at the same time. I think we switched to sort of like a 5-3-2 because we had Zielinski, Bakayoko, Elmas in the midfield, and then you had Osimhen and Petagna up top. So I think he made offensive substitutions late in the game. Almost all of them were offensive substitutions. Elmas, Zielinski, Osimhen, Petagna, all offensive substitutions. So I think maybe he wanted to consolidate for 65 minutes and then try to push for it, but it wasn't the best. Atalanta had 17 shots, but a lot of them were not of any consequence. You know what I mean? I don't know. I see the shot numbers don't tell the whole story. I mean, there were maybe 1 or 2 times where I thought maybe they had a really good opportunity. One time Ospina came out and shut it down before it was really a chance. And one time I think maybe that Zapata header off a corner kick was probably the best chance they had besides that. So I don't know.
And guys, to me, like today was it was, I didn't see 2 shots on goal. I mean, it speaks for itself, though. I know, Rafa, you said you were kind of satisfied with all this, but I'm not. I'm not because I said the other day. No, hold
satisfied.
on.
Go ahead.
But here's the deal, and I'll say this and then take it away from me. I want you to prove me wrong here tonight because I said that Gattuso always kind of shows this flash of brilliance for like 2 games, which he did the last 2 games. He tried the 4-3-3. He tried to do something. And yes, Napoli need a little bit more tweaking. They got to get that form for that formation. Maybe another game or 2 and they'll be a little bit better. He went back to the 3-4-3 in the last game because we were trying to stifle, I think it was Parma's kind of offense, and we did it, and we counterattacked, and Politano got the goal. Why did he switch again? Why is he switching again? Why can't he just stick to this thing that seems to be working? Work on that for the rest of the season. He's experimenting once again, and it's bothering me. And it's always 2 games good, and then
listen, he's under an enormous amount of pressure. He's under an enormous amount of pressure, though. Okay, it seems that in the air something's got to change. You know what I mean? And I feel like he's trying to adapt to certain situations, new situations. You understand? So, what if he had done, the 4-3-3 or the 4-2-3-1 again, and we bombard the net, but we can't score, and it's a 0-0. Now we're all talking about why can't he try that 3-4-3 that he tried in the second half of the last game? You know what I mean? Napoli fans have to understand something that you're not the guy on the field, on the pitch, in the training room, in the practices. You're not the guy. You know what I mean? We can all analyze everything. Fine. But Gattuso is the man who like the manager is the guy who understands what's going on, who's where in their mind, who's where physically, who's where. You know what I mean? We ask why. One of my questions was why did Petagna come on early and not Osimhen? How come it was Petagna that came on?
Osimhen's not
gonna fit.
Osimhen's not fit.
He's not fit, but that's it. That's it. I'm
Right.
thinking to myself, oh, we should.
Osimhen's not fit.
But that's
obvious,
it. You know what I mean? The people have to understand that he's the guy that knows what's going on. You know what I mean? Like he's under the pressure for what? Why? Why is he under pressure? He's miles ahead of where Ancelotti was last season. You understand?
Okay.
So what's the point? What's the point in criticizing every single move he does? Yes. No. Because back to your first question was
okay.
You said I was satisfied. I'm not satisfied in the way we played. It was annoying. I was annoyed. We could have played better. We could have switched it up a little earlier. What have you? I'm satisfied with the results. I'm satisfied with the
come on, just doing a Donnie nonsense.
I don't want to hear it. No, you can't say that. You can't say that. We're in 5th place. What, 2 points behind Juve? Come on.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not necessarily as far as, I mean, this was the Coppa Italia. As far as the Scudetto goes, I think, yes, we sometimes we tend to overreact a little bit. Rafa, you have definitely shown me the light. You too, Ken. You guys have shown me the light so much, and we shouldn't be so hard on him. What I'm being hard on right now, and that's hard on pause, is the fact that what he did today, when he did for 2 games, goes to the 4-3-3, we see a little bit better, and then he switches it again. It's like, well, what is this? 2 games do something good, and then let's just discard it. It's right, like, now, does he not have faith in himself on what he's doing there?
No, I think.
Please help me out. Help me out.
Without Fabian and without having enough fit midfielders, we can't play 4-3-3 every game. We just can't. I don't think we can, and we haven't been playing with a striker either. So, for whatever reason, I think Petagna can't play every game. Mertens is now back in Belgium dealing with his injury, which did not look fit at all. No. Osimhen is not fit yet, and we don't know when he's going to get his full fitness back. We saw guys have been struggling with COVID after they come back and just their stamina.
Yeah. I mean, Osimhen had that COVID for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, and it's got to be having an effect.
And people forget this guy didn't play
for like 3 months.
And before that, when they stopped playing, they canceled Ligue 1 in March, and they didn't play again. He didn't play another game until September.
Absolutely.
And then he got back in the groove for 2 months, and then he was back out for 3 months. So he's played 2 months of football in the last year, effectively. So it's going to take him a little while to build that back up. We can't play Petagna every minute of every game at striker. So by the personnel, you have to tinker with what you have. You know, you have to be able to sort of try to adapt. We tried 4-2-3-1, right? We've been playing with that all year. It got stagnant. The pressure's on Gattuso now. Is he going to get fired? Right. So he switches back to 4-3-3 last game for 60 minutes or whatever it was. It goes to the 3-4-3 to try it out. It looks pretty good. He knows he has to try to consolidate a little bit and try to at least hold Atalanta, which is not the most flashy approach in a home match.
Juice up front.
Thank you.
But sorry, thank you, Rocco, for that. Ken, you're right. But think about it. But we beat Atalanta at the beginning of the season with a 4.
Yes, we had a healthy Mertens and a healthy Osimhen.
Damn it! I hate when you're right. You know,
I mean, the truth.
Could we have
tried to put
somebody else in those places to, maybe Lozano up front? Because we did kind of shuffle some pieces around,
but it just didn't work. It wasn't working. It wasn't working.
I don't know.
But though you can't expect it to work every single week. It's not going to work every week.
It was a negative approach to the game. Yeah. There's no doubt about it.
No, it was.
I'm not going to make any excuses for that. But
okay.
It puts us at an advantage for the return leg. So I see what Gattuso is doing. Whether we all agree with it, that was the right approach or not, that's obviously up for debate, and everyone's going to have their opinion on it. But at the end of the day, it's a 0-0 draw. We put ourselves in a position in a week to turn it around. We get one goal is good. If we go up 1-0, it's a 2-goal lead ostensibly.
Right.
So, and we also have to
beat us.
And they have to beat us. We don't have to beat them, and they have to beat us. So,
gotcha.
Whatever the score is, and also, we got to look at this month's schedule as part of the reason why we're switching things around and trying to rotate people in or out.
February's
I mean,
February's
we
really
play
big.
Atalanta starting today. We play Atalanta 3 times this month. Okay, the 3rd, the 10th, and the 21st, and then we got Juve on the 13th in the middle of all that. We have Europa League in the middle of all that. We play Genoa this weekend, but Genoa's been on the upswing, so I'm not gonna. These are Genoa, the Europa League tie, and the Benevento match at the end of the month are probably the only matches that you're like, we're going into this match and I don't expect anything other than a win. Everything else is up in the air. Atalanta 3 times, Juve once. So yeah, it's crazy. It's true, but I think everyone is getting on the hysteria train because the seat is starting to heat up on Gattuso.
Love that train.
Well,
it's just it's one of those things. I think that a few weeks ago, when it was really bad, when we coming off that Juve loss, not even coming off the Juve loss, after we lost to Verona, I think there were some serious warning signs.
Right,
but we have to remember, perspective is what it is. We have a game in hand against all these teams that are above us. We win that game, we're in 3rd place, right? We still have chances. The thing that hurt so much about that Verona loss is that all the other teams above us dropped points and we didn't. So, yeah, listen, you guys are entitled to be on whatever train you want. But I don't think, switching a manager might help us in the short term, but.
So listen, I think we did some bashing. We started to show a little bashing. We're gonna do a little bit more bashing. But how about some praises, guys? Let's do it. I know usually I like to save this for a win, but I think today it's well deserved. We're gonna do a beast of the match, guys. Let's show the fellas and the bellas in the chat who's our beast today. All right, what do you think? Let's go for it, guys. Just a second here, and here we go. Yes, guys, here he is. Well-deserved. Honorable mention to Ospina today. He had a clean sheet and some great saves, but this man played his heart out today, guys, and he has been playing his heart out in my eyes. I don't know whether it was because we had Maximovic and Manolis on the field and it allowed K2 a little bit more freedom to kind of push out a little forward and dispossess the other team, but K2 absolute beast today. Him and what Ospina did behind the pipes is the reason why this game ended 0-0, in my opinion.
There was the time where. Go ahead.
Go on.
Sorry.
No, please, Rafa, go ahead.
There was the one action in the second half where I forgot who it was that had the ball down on the wing, man, but he popped up out of nowhere and slide tackled in and just. Dude, we celebrated like it was a goal at the house, dude. We did. It was just. Unbelievable. The tackles that he can make, this guy, you know what I mean? I saw something on Twitter like bashing his aerial challenges, and I'm like, man. There's no way.
that is
give
so
me a
ridiculous.
Break. Give me a friggin' break, dude. This guy is the best defender in the world. Don't want to hear it. I don't care. He's a Napoli guy. That's not why we're saying it. Because anybody who watches the sport and that follows this club closely and this man closely will know he is number one. Absolutely amazing. I have nothing else to say about
beast.
The last year since Gattuso has come in, he's been back big time. And this season he's played so well. The play you're talking about, Rafa, was the play of the game.
It was the play of the game. We celebrated like it was a goal. It was a goal.
I was talking about this.
Is right, Joseph. Yeah.
I was talking about this the other day with some friends when we were playing FIFA, and I'm like, when he makes that slide tackle, like a lot of other defenders make slide tackles like that, and you're like, this is going to be a foul, or this is going to. Nope. He just 99% of the time that slide tackle is money. When he goes to the ground, you know he's making the tackle, and you know he's getting the ball.
It makes it look easy. He is what I mean. I remember. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the stats recently, but there was at one point we had the best dispossessing defense in all of Italy, and I'm sure we're still close. So, and he is a big reason why. And he makes those, like you said, Ken, he makes that slide tackle look almost effortless. Like he makes it look easy. But his effort all around, even just trying to, I like even when he pushes forward a little bit and he just tries to push the team like, let's go, let's move forward.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of like backtracking today, but K2 is one of, I want everybody to embody this guy's spirit, because if we do, I mean, we're going to have 11 Lions on that field without a doubt. But K2 today deserves his praise, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute beast. Absolute beast. So happy for the guy. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm gonna have to get back onto the Gattuso conversation. Let's bring this up, because I had put a poll out on the Far From Vesuvius Twitter account that still has 18 minutes left, and only 42 of you have voted, which pisses me off because we have a lot more than 42 followers on our Twitter account. But anyway, it's here's the scenario. Okay, Gattuso finishes 4th with or without a trophy, but it's close all season. Or we finish outside of the top 4, but win the Europa League and make it back to the Champions League that way. Does he stay, or do we go after a new manager? 71% so far says we stay. He stays. 29 says we go after a new manager.
If he makes the Champions League in any scenario, he has to.
In
stay.
any scenario, he stays.
In my opinion, if we finish 5th or whatever, 6th, and we win the Europa League, there's literally no way you can fire a coach after a European trophy.
Who wins a European trophy and gets back to the Champions League via that way.
No way.
And I have my reservations about if it's 4th place, no trophies, and it's close, and we're looking a little tired or sloppy. But I really do feel that he's gonna stay if he does make the Champions League. No matter how he gets there, he keeps his job, whether or not an Allegri is available, or the, chatter about Saudi, which I can't deal with.
Does he want to stay though? The rumors at this point is ridiculous.
Listen, we can't.
But does he want to stay?
But we can't.
Does he want to stay is the real question.
The media is twisting everything, man. It's
disgusting.
Let me jump in and say just because I saved this because I thought maybe this might be useful. But usually before the matches, or before, like, it seems like during Coppa or Cup matches, Giuntoli talks with the media. He does a lot of this pre-match press conferences, or like on the field interviews, and they asked him about this sort of like tension between him and De Laurentiis, and both of them, and Gattuso. And this is what he said, quote, "In all clubs and families, there are some little misunderstandings. Sometimes they come out, sometimes they stay hidden. I think things will get back to normal. We should focus on what happens on the field as the results are going well, and I am sure they'll continue to improve." So that's your director of sport. That's what he said before the game today. So
Soflo Luca, Gattuso out, end of the season. No matter what?
No
matter what?
If he wins a trophy, you can't fire him.
You can't. If he wins a trophy,
we don't have enough trophies. If we win a trophy, you can.
Thank you, Ken. We are not in a position to be.
If we win a Europa League,
these trophies, yes.
If we win a Coppa Italia and don't get to the Champions League, fine. Do what you want. If he wins a European trophy, we have one European trophy. One.
Yeah.
One.
Well, 2.
Yes. Yeah.
One in the ADL era. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, if he wins a Europa League, I go nuts. I go streaking outside. I don't care whether, honestly, like at this point. I mean, I think the Scudetto is going to be out of reach, but not because Napoli's bad, but because finally the league has been pretty competitive. I mean, the standings are tight as a duck's butt right now.
They're insane.
Like the last I've seen in 10 years, right? I don't remember it being.
I mean, this is what was going to happen at some point. Eventually, everyone knew this was going to happen. The Milan teams were going to come back up, and Juve was going to find 1 year or 2 years where they just dip, and they're still in it, of course. But this is sort of why those last few times we got close to the Scudetto hurt, because now it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder than it was when it was just the two of us up at the top and the other teams middling below us. Now it's going to get tough. There's a lot of teams in the mix this year. There's 4 or 5 teams in the mix this year. I think everywhere from us up in the standings up, all have a shot to win the title still.
I don't think anybody could accurately predict what the Final Four will be at the end of this year. I don't
No,
think
because
anybody can.
Because in my opinion, Pioli going to Pioli, and Milan at some point are going to dip out of first. That's my opinion.
So do you think Inter's going to win the Scudetto then?
I don't know. I don't know who's going to win it, but I think Milan is going to.
Somebody in Lombardy is right.
I don't know. You got Juve. You can never count Juve out. Man,
I'm not counting them out, but
Never.
what I think is that if the Milans, one of the Milans slip or both of the Milans slip, you can't count. Juve is more than likely able to pass those guys. But
it could be a 3 or 4 team race down to the end of the season. And I think a lot of it depends on how far teams go.
Far.
Yeah,
it already is so far. But if the Milan stay on track, I think the Scudetto goes to Lombardy this year. That's if they stay on track. If they start slipping within a month or so, you got to watch out for Juve because they're not to be. You can't just turn your shoulder on them. They will come back.
I mean, they're winning matches. They're winning matches where Ronaldo's not playing anywhere near his top form, and they're still winning. So
I got a question here, guys.
I got a gift yesterday,
I just want to put up Philip.
Yeah, definitely.
I got a question I wanted to throw out because Philip, he runs a club, a Napoli club in Minnesota. He's just joined Calcio Napoli Club USA, and he asked if we make it to the finals, will we play Juve? Can we win that? So
of course we can. Guys. We did it last year.
Yeah, absolutely, we can.
Of course we can.
There you go, Philip. Do we need to say more? You said it. They said it. I'm with the boys here, so of course we can. I am a Serie A fan. I'm glad you are, so.
No, that's because Rocco.
So are we.
My cousin. This is my cousin Luca, and Rocco's comment of.
Oh, they're going. Yeah.
Since when do we let Juve fans in?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
that. because
Rocco, nice.
Listen, I'm about to put Luca on blast. He is a Serie A fan in Europe, and he'll go for any team. Like if Juve loses a Champions League final, he's hurt. Like Italy just lost a World Cup, and I look at him like, what?
Yeah,
are you nuts?
Well, you know what? Everybody's welcome here as long as it stays respectful.
Absolutely. Let the Juventini in. Let the Milanisti in.
We got Milanisti in here. We got Juventini in here. It's all good, guys. I mean, if you love soccer, if you love Serie A, and you want to rant hard, this is your space. That's why we made this. That's why the FFV made this. It's to rant. It's to let go. But we're not trying to wish death upon towns and shit like that and cholera. But good hard debate, guys. That's what we want here. So get in on the chat. If you are watching this on the replay, hello, thank you for stopping by. Drop a comment, hit that like button con la grinta, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Give us some feedback. Maybe we open up the Napoli line in a little bit, guys. We'll see what the public has to say about today and about Gattuso. Maybe we'll do that in about 5 minutes. We'll wrap up the show with the Napoli line a little bit. But I mean,
give some love to our chatters here. We're very chatty in the chat room today.
Yeah, super chat.
Let's throw some stuff up there and talk. What do we got?
We need Juventini thoughts too. Yes, we do. They're Juventini lives matter. Okay. So let me see what we got. Christopher Estrada, always a big fan. Raf, did you know that we're doing to play in it? I'm sorry.
Did you know that we were doing to play in the 3? Are you trying to ask if we knew that they were playing a 3-man defense? Is that what you're asking? Because if you are, then yeah, it was leaked out a little bit earlier today.
It was rumored yesterday we were going to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We knew.
Here's a good question I might pose to you guys. Were you okay? I mean, obviously the result turned out the way it did, but who would have rather seen Ramani today than Maksimovic back there, just to get him some legs, some time, and some
raising my hand,
some legs, some freshening legs there. I knew you did. I knew Rafi did, and I knew Kenny did. So I decided let's throw it out there. Let's fight. Come on,
it's not the match for him.
Let's do it. I'm taking.
Not the match for him.
It's all good, Chris.
Everyone wants their best. So? No, let him play this weekend at Genoa, maybe, but not today's. Not the match.
No,
these matches are too important.
But is it because of 3-man defense? Is it because
no? Romani can play 3-man defense. They did it last year. Romani
did it in Verona. Yeah,
but
the point is he's not. Go ahead.
I think maybe if Romani's going to come in, it's not going to be for Maksimovic. It's going to be for Manolas
Manolas.
because of the way they play.
Right.
Maximovic is sort of that slower anchor type of center back. He didn't play well today, by the way. I didn't think he was very good. He was fine, but he wasn't.
Who was that, Manolas?
Maximovic.
Oh, Maximovic. Okay, yeah.
No, Manolas played well.
Really.
Manolas hasn't had a bad game all year, really. Manolas is good. He just doesn't have
Manolas Koulibaly.
He doesn't have the stamina, so we have to sit him a lot. But yeah, I mean,
This might be Paulie, Rafa. I'm not sure.
It is. There you go. The difference between
Paulie,
games
what's up,
we
guys?
lose and games we win is passion. Gattuso brings that every time. I think you should stick around regardless of how the season ends. Paul. 7 years old.
Paul.
Rafa, what are you feeding these kids? I need.
listen,
Are they taking fish oil? What's going on?
Rispos. You understand?
Yo,
This
that's
is all I
royalty
care
right
about
there.
Right here. Boom.
They eat Napolos
Right there.
for breakfast.
They eat
about to
Napoli
put
for
one of these-
breakfast and crap Juve.
Seriously.
Literally. I'll share a picture.
No,
Oh yeah, it's coming. Wait for
man, I
it.
think these kids they're gonna feature next week, guys. Paul, hey, you said it here, Rocco and Paulie next week, ladies and gentlemen. All right, they're gonna be.
You guys will take the week
You know,
off.
they
It'll be
called.
Rocco and Paulie.
They called last week too. They were on the Napoli line last week, and let me tell
Oh
you,
yeah, they called.
they
oh, yeah,
set
they
the
called.
bar.
They-
These two guys, bro.
they- telling
Preteen
you.
set the bar on the Napoli line, yo. I was like, oh, here, take my mic. Here, take my hat. Take my mic. I'm done. There you go. You know what, y'all? Shout out to Rocco and Paul.
We'll just make this the Rispo rant. How's that?
The Rispo rant.
The Rispo
Nice.
rant. Yeah. Well, we did. We had Papa as well. He came on. He loved Deme.
yeah.
So yeah, the whole
Deme is a warrior. That's why.
Deme and
He
Bakayoko
really is,
together.
man.
He liked that. Well, it was also after
guy
6-0
spits out blood,
Fiorentina.
Deme,
He said,
Deme,
like Deme Bakayoko the whole season.
Deme Bakayoko is good defensively, but
Right.
Deme ends up taking too much of that sort of like shuttling role where he's like just trying to do too much. He's like trying to be a regista. He's trying to be box to box because Bakayoko is very good at one thing, but he can't do anything aside from the one thing he's good at. He can defend well. He breaks up plays well. He's like a destroyer in there, but he can't move the ball too much. He doesn't progress possessions too much. So
Right. But do we need him to? I mean, is it good that we just have him kind of there as a
no,
defensive mid?
I think we missed a player like that a lot. I think we missed a player like that a lot when we didn't. I mean, when Alan was on his way out, and we didn't really have like you saw last year. We saw Zielinski and Fabian too much. It's like no one can really defend like that. I think he plays really well, but
I think so too. He reminds me of Barami, and I loved Barami as a defensive mid.
Yeah, but
whereas like he couldn't do much other than defend Barami, but he
does one thing well. It's fine, but you have to be able to surround him with players that can do the things that he can't do. And when you have Deme next to him, I think it's a little hard on Deme. But I thought Deme had a good game today, and I thought he would. He looked like he should have been taken off the pitch right away when that ball hit his face tonight because he went down.
So?
Yeah, I mean, you saw him. He tried to get back up and play it off, and he went back down again. And I was like, "This looks like a concussion."
I think he broke his nose. It looked like some blood coming out of his nose. He might have broke his nose.
I thought it was a concussion, and I was getting mad that they didn't take him off.
Might have been. Yeah.
I hopefully it's not because that would probably sideline him for a while, and I feel bad because he has been in some form lately. He's been such a great player. His stock has been going up certainly over these past few games. So
like GameStop.
Speaking of, like GameStop.
He's like GameStop. That man's like GameStop.
Give like GameStop, right? But let's hope he stays up there and he doesn't get shorted here. But I got another question from Christopher, guys. Speaking of injury, since I didn't see the game but saw that Insigne got subbed out, is it injury or just for a sub? I think he might have taken a little knock, probably a little bit of fatigue, and got taken out the game as a safety precaution. Yeah, I don't know yet.
I think so also.
I don't know. Guys, I don't know if you heard anything, if you can answer this a little bit better than I can. But
I'm scrounging right now trying to find answers. Stand by.
All right, guys.
I didn't see anything about an injury, but I would imagine it was, well, listen, let's not forget, we played 10 games this month. And we're playing every 3 to 4 days, and more than normal, more than normal. It's not every week during the season. Like, everybody says, oh, you got to have a team for 3 competitions. Oh, Even in a normal regular season, you're not playing every 3 days, every single week. You've got a couple weeks where you're off midweek. You understand? because of COVID starting late and all that stuff. Listen, if we
John
gotta make it to all these finals, we gotta play every 3 days. That's just the way it is.
John Baccio says, if we have to suffer, Juve or either Milan winning team winning the Scudetto, Immobile being Capocanero, Euro Golden Boot would lighten the blow. Guys, what do you think?
Immobile doesn't play for us, so I don't care.
Sorry, John.
No, seriously. I know he's Neapolitan. But he plays for Lazio. I don't care. Good for him.
Right.
Who
But
cares?
Sorry, John.
Sorry, John, but who cares?
Last season, I was happy to see that Immobile got the Capocannoniere and not Ronaldo. Or did they tie it? Did they tie it? Or
it was tied, I think, maybe. I don't remember. Last year was
Either
too
way,
long ago, bro.
So he
Good.
says, wow,
No.
okay, Neapolitan pride. Yes, still
I get it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Neapolitan pride, yeah. But as long as Lazio doesn't win anything and we do, who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, fair enough. That's a good answer. That's the more diplomatic answer, I guess. Yes, happy for him, but Lazio can't win.
Yeah.
I'm good with that answer. Ken is mad.
So happy for him.
It's a little triggering, but I don't know. Ken's doing a fine job, Joseph. All right. And I saw your Elmas comment. Don't make me, Ralph. Tell the viewers what happens when we talk bad about Elmas. When I'm around.
You're looking
right?
at Elmas's number one
guy.
fan. Rafi
Right.
Bizarro is
actually,
changing
it's
his
not
name.
Who?
Me
Who's
and
a bigger
Rafa.
fan than me?
Me and Rafa are best friends with Elmas. We have a picture. To
We
prove
are
it.
best friends with Elmas.
Yeah.
That is the truth.
So jealous.
That is the truth.
Well, I'm gonna have to Photoshop. I'm gonna
proof to
Photoshop
come.
myself in there, guys. All right, Christopher Estrada, thank you for all the questions. I'm gonna add one more here. Based on the last 5 games, since the time is almost coming, would you guys say we are good form or in enough good form to play against? Well, it's a great question against Granada, guys. This is a great question. Who wants to begin?
Yeah.
Oh man,
There it is. Best
send me
friends.
that picture,
Besties.
Rafa.
BFFs.
Best friends.
Rafa, send me that picture. I'm photoshopping myself.
What do you want to do?
I'm photoshopping myself for next week's episode.
You can Photoshop yourself for Elmas, and then we can be the best friends.
No.
Ralph's changing his name to Ralph Bizarev. He's becoming North Macedonian.
I am. I'm gonna marry
Dual
a
citizenship.
Macedonian. And then,
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Yeah, Chris, to answer your question, yes, yeah. I mean, I think losing to Granada would be a big disappointment. Too early in the competition to go out. Granada, I think, is 8th or 9th in La Liga. They blew a lead against Barcelona today and ended up getting smacked around. So I think, I think we should be in good enough form to beat Granada. I think if we don't, that's not good. It's not good if we lose.
Rafa, what do you think? You think we're in good enough form against Granada?
I do think we are. I think people are really taking our performances and overanalyzing them, to be honest with you, because
Okay.
all these stats are great. I know Ken is Napoli stats, and that's great. It's wonderful. I'm a big stat guy myself, but and formations and this and that. You know what? We're gonna beat Granada. Let's not worry about this. Okay.
Girl, I love the attitude.
We're going to take Granada and we're going to snap them in half. Okay. I'm going to break them in half. Okay. We're going to go like this. See you later. All right.
Bye.
And then we're going to get a better
Felicia.
team. The thing is it gets better and better as the tournament goes on. The Europa League becomes less of a Mickey Mouse tournament as you go farther and farther. Now, after Granada, what can we do? You understand? So
Let's take it one week at a time, because
you got to take it one week at a time. That's it.
Because my blood pressure pills can't do that much.
But yes, we're good enough to beat Granada. I mean, listen, we beat all the teams in the group, and we weren't playing that great, but we did.
Yeah,
we did it.
I mean,
won the group.
Granada today had a 2-0 lead on Barcelona, and they gave up 2 goals in stoppage time and then lost in extra time. So
there you go.
I think
is that a cup?
Right.
Yeah, cup. Copa del Rey, yeah.
We'll see what happens. I think we can do it. I mean, isn't Granada there? What, about mid-table now in Spain?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have to beat them. Losing to them is unacceptable.
So if we have trouble with Granada, then what? Does
No, not if we have trouble. If we
opinion change?
lose. If we beat them, I don't care.
Okay, all right.
If
fine,
we lose,
fair.
then we're in trouble. If we win, we're not.
All right. So Ken.
Listen,
Ken
I don't care.
and
if I have trouble winning every game, every season.
Let me reword. Let me reword. If we lose against Granada, all right. This goes out to everybody, Ken, Ralph, and the chat. What do you? Does your feelings about Gattuso change, or do they stay the same?
It depends.
Got you guys thinking now, huh?
I mean, it's a big disappointment.
It's a.
I'll give you a rain check on the answer if you want, but
no. I've said all season long that we need to go as far as we can in this Europa League, if not win it. Okay. Go ahead.
Given the way February goes, if we beat Atalanta in the cup, beat Juve and Atalanta in the league, and lose to Granada, then it's going to be tough to say, because that means we'll probably be third in the league. So it's hard to say. If you would do everything else and you lose against Granada, to me it's not acceptable. You need to advance, but there has to be the whole picture has to be in. If you're in the final of the Coppa Italia and then you're in third in the league after beating Juve and Atalanta, if you beat Atalanta over 3 matches and you beat Juve, there has to be context. But if we lose one of those games, then you bow out of Europa League, then I think Gattuso's done. I guess that's sort of the way I'll put it. Any combination that doesn't mean
no matter how we get it. Yes.
If we win all the rest of our games and lose to Granada this month, fine. If there's any other combination, he's going to be in big trouble.
Fair enough. You guys are on fire today. I just want to let you know that.
Thank you. I agree.
But
my feet aren't on fire. I'm freezing. I'm next to my window.
No, are you? Oh, all right. You gotta get the Napoli foot warmer.
I'm okay.
Things,
it's all right. I don't need my right big toe. I'm good.
What do you think, guys?
Who do we got? I like this defense.
You got
today.
9
Who's that?
more.
Frank Cavallaro.
Yeah, I put it up here. At least
I like this defense. Well, I like the defense too. Anytime we don't give up a goal, it's great, especially in
we have one of the best defenses in the league. We have one of the best.
Thank you, Ken. We do absolutely. Before the Verona game, we legit had the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true. It's a true story. We don't like. Sometimes the fans don't like to hear it, but it's true. I think we're second right now. I think Juve is the only team that's given up less goals than us.
Right.
So
I think there was just some emotional moments that,
sure,
it's these emotional highs and lows, and maybe like when you some of the fans expected a win or a draw or something that ended up with a loss. The
Spezia match,
and the media does not make this any easier, right? Exactly.
Well, and Verona, Hellas Verona,
the Verona performance. Kenny, I'll say this, and I've said this on here before. I'm less upset with the Verona loss than I am with the way we lost, the performance of our players and the approach that we took. We score in the first 8 seconds and then we do nothing the rest of the game and let
can't
them
lose that match.
Us. You can't lose that match, especially after the start that we had.
Yeah, you score after 7 seconds and you lose.
Yeah. The thing about Verona is that you look at their performances against all the top teams, they beat them all or drew them.
Yeah, but right after they beat us 3-1, Roma smacked them around last week.
Roma did smack them. That's right, except for Roma, as a matter of fact. Their win against Roma came from a draw, and
yeah, I mean maybe, but those are just games we can't lose. Those are the games that make me mad. I don't mind when we lose to teams that are on our level as much. I don't mind when we. I don't ever want to lose to Juve. I want to beat them, but I don't get as mad because they're Juve, and that's what they do. They win. When we play against the best teams, we've beaten the best teams in the league. We always do this against teams that are lower than us, and that's what makes me frustrated. A couple of years ago, when we should have won the Scudetto, we had games against Sassuolo where we struggled. We had games against everyone remembers that Diawara saved our ass against Chievo, and
Did you say Diawara?
Oh yeah,
Was Diawara?
That was Diawara. 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing he's ever done? I mean, I could barely remember Diawara on the field. Other than
he was a boss against Real Madrid, but he just
got a goal.
He fell off, but
he fell off, right?
After we sold him,
was he ever on? Was he ever on? I don't even know. Was at that game. Francesco said he was at that game. Look at that.
There you go. Yeah, I would have cried. I seriously would have cried. I would have hysterically cried in the stands.
Diawara was good. I was not always a fan of.
He was good.
He was good.
As a vice Jorginho, he was good. I thought he was good.
I liked Rogue better, to be honest. At that time, at least.
Remember, Rogue's a chump.
You think
Straight
so?
up chump.
Well, I mean, he did okay. He was young.
He did okay. He did okay. He's a chump though. He's okay.
And then we traded him. Now he's injured. I think he tore his ACL.
Tore his ACL.
He'll be all right. He can bounce back. He's a young dude. Remember, Insigne tore his ACL too, and then he bounced back and did well.
Yeah, Milik tore too. Remember? Yeah.
Yeah, Malik. Yeah, he tore too. And
Yeah, he really bounced back today. Didn't he score a few today?
Did he?
Frank's sidekick let me know that in our chat. He said, "Make sure you bring up Milik's multi-goal performance today."
Maybe he was being sarcastic.
Was he?
Hopefully not.
I wonder.
I'm looking at.
I haven't checked.
Hold on.
The French score. I haven't checked the French score in like 4 years.
No, Milik did score today.
Oh, he scored.
France.
He scored. He scored. He scored at halftime. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a 2-2
then they blew a 2-0 lead.
Long.
Yeah. Anyway, Milik chat is over.
That's what happens when you.
Milik chat is over. He's gone.
Yeah, he's
Enjoy
gone,
France.
right? Finally, allez-vous-en. Go away.
Bye.
Go away.
Yeah,
Have fun, Milik, in La France, because we don't care, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, we're reaching up to that mark, boys. I think it's about that time. What do you think? I got to eat some food.
It is time. It's time. It's time. Everybody watches Milik score. There you go.
No.
No. Don't get pulled, Rafa. We're doing good here.
Oh, my light has blocked it.
No one cares about him.
Well,
He's
all right,
gone now.
guys. Well, listen, we're pretty much done. 50 minutes in. If anyone else wants to say anything right now, that's cool. You can.
Let's go.
It's your last chance to get questions in.
Last
Guys,
chance.
Forza Napoli on the chat.
Yeah, I smell the burgers cooking, so I got to get out of here.
Yo,
man.
dude, the burger. I gotta go,
Smells
bro.
good.
My stomach is grumbling right now.
It smells good.
I don't eat while I watch the games because I'll just vomit from the.
If anyone else has it, if anyone else has anything to say, add, comment. What games does Ken play? Ken, what games you play?
Yeah, all right. Let's do this one. Last
you see
one,
the
guys.
setup. That's why you see my headset in my chair. Yeah. What am I playing now? Apex Legends Season 8 just started, so I've been playing that. I'm playing Warzone. Gonna play FIFA clubs. FIFA. Yeah. FIFA Pro clubs. That's all I play though.
Got-
If we're gonna
I
play
got to
Ultimate
get into
Team, I'm
FIFA
out.
Pro clubs, man.
Rafa, you're
I'm not
sleeping,
in-
bro. We're waiting for you.
I am asleep.
We're waiting for you,
dude.
man.
Well, now you're on a PS5. What am I supposed to do?
Doesn't matter. We play PS4 version. Let's go. Get in the club. We need
But
Rafa.
are you
in the
playing
club.
PS5 Pro clubs right now? Or are you playing
PS4? PS4.
Oh, you are?
PS4.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. I'm in tonight. What are you guys doing?
go.
21.
Let's go.
You got
go.
21, Rafa?
I got
Yeah.
21. Yeah. 21's a good
Napoli.
game. 21
Is
caught
it?
a lot of crap. 21 caught a lot of crap from a lot of people. They got rid of Serie B. They got rid of Roma too. Roma went over to PES.
Yes.
The Italian
Francesco,
national
yes.
team is not there either. Well, it is, but it's the it's not official license, whatever. But the freaking gameplay is better than 20. I love it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was
Pro
this
clubs.
close to being on the PES train because of
Pez is good.
why not?
I have Pez too, but
All right. boys
It
and
is
girls.
good. I have 20, but
20?
what are you gonna do?
I had 22, but I don't know. We'll wait. Maybe I'll wait for 22. Who knows? But guys, that is all the time we have for today, guys. Big thank you, Ken, for joining us today, man. It was a
course.
pleasure. We had lots of fun. Rafa Respo back in the house. Rafa, how's the car? Is it okay? I know we missed you last
It's
week.
good. Thank you very much. I had a lot of car trouble, so I missed the last show, and Joe was on. And thank you for
Joe came
covering
on.
Giuseppe. I
Joe
appreciate
came
it,
on
man.
last minute. Yeah, thanks.
Last
Giuseppe.
minute, dude. I was like, listen, I'm out. I had some car trouble. I was trying to figure some stuff out. Just was
Okay.
cutting it
All
close.
All
But
good.
everything is
All
good to go. I got an appointment tomorrow morning, 9:00, fixing it. Everything's good. Nothing serious. Just trying to pass an inspection. New York State.
Grazie, Ken.
The
what a
worst.
nightmare.
Thanks.
Nightmare.
Jeez,
But
jeez, all right.
so yeah. So thank you. I appreciate it. Ken's got to be a regular from now on. This is the Far From Vesuvius
Always.
Raf and Raf rant. Might as well announce it now. We're changing it to just the rant. We're trying to
soon
fix
yeah.
the logo. We're gonna fix logos
We're
up.
gonna revamp a little bit soon.
We're gonna revamp. We're revamping
Yeah.
stuff. We're gonna just like
get
content,
better and better.
more, boom, boom,
Bigger,
boom, boom,
better,
boom. We're gonna
bigger,
hit you guys
Faster,
Hopefully
stronger.
we get
Stronger.
faster, stronger. Yeah, hopefully we get Kubani on soon. I know Frank's sidekick is retired, but I'd like for him to make a cameo
He
once
might
in a
come
while.
out of
Would be
retirement.
nice.
Yeah, maybe he'll come out. Maybe he'll come out. Like Jordan
yeah,
wearing
man,
the 4-5, you know?
Frank wearing the 4-5.
Exactly. We do still have Maradona Chronicles to finish. I would like to get that done sometime soon.
Yep.
But everybody check
That'd be exciting.
the Far From Vesuvius podcast Twitter account.
Free Kubani.
Yes, free
Oh, he's
Kubani,
still-
damn it.
Hashtag.
There
you go. We got the
Twitter
hashtag.
jail.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Don't
He's
share
in Twitter jail
videos
for-
on Twitter. You're gonna get banned.
Never share one. Never. Poor guy
No,
just wanted to show some love to Alfonso Davies. Look what he gets.
Look who he
Handcuffed.
gets.
Anti-Canadian
All right, boys.
agenda.
All right, fellas, bellas. Thanks again. Rafa, Ken, it was a pleasure. All the guys in the chat, thank you for all the visitors.
Thank
Again,
you guys. Thank you. Ciao.
If you're replaying and you got to the end, please hit like with La Grinta, subscribe, share, get your friends in on the action so we can
Comment,
grow.
comment.
We love you
Keep
all.
commenting. We
Comment,
check it
yeah,
all the time.
man. This
Comment.
is fun, guys. You saw today we had a blast in the chat today, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to the young ones, Ken and Paul. I'm sorry, Paulie and Rocco.
Hey,
all right,
and
love
don't
you guys.
worry. Next week we're gonna kick the shit out of Atalanta. We're gonna
Yeah,
we're
love it.
gonna have
love
to
it.
worry about Coppa Italia anymore till May. Done.
Till May.
Done.
Done. Right. Good. Let's focus on this. On
then
this
we'll
Europa League. Let's focus on the Scudetto. We're gonna have some good times. Good times.
Ciao,
coming
ciao.
on. Ciao, guys. Be good.
Ciao. Forza Napoli.